Once upon a time, in a small town of Pakistan, there lived a boy named Ihsan Wazeer. Ehsaan was different from other children. He had no one to push him forward, no one to say, "You can do it." But he had something special, a fire inside his heart. He motivated himself. As a child, he loved to dream big. When he reached 10th class, he made a promise to himself. I will become an engineer, not for money, not for fame, but for my country, Pakistan. I will make my country proud. With this dream in his heart, he worked hard. While others played, he studied. While others wasted time, he pushed himself. He had a goal, and nothing could stop him. A big problem. After school, Ehsaan started studying engineering. He spent 2 years learning and working hard. But there was a problem. He was not confident. He could not speak clearly. Whenever he tried to talk in front of people, his voice became weak. His words got stuck. His hands shook. Inside, he knew everything. But outside, he could not express it. Because of this, people did not notice him. Teachers did not recognize his talent. His classmates did not take him seriously. He felt small. He felt stuck. At night, he lay in bed and thought, maybe I am not good enough. Maybe I will never succeed. But then, he remembered something. He had always been his own motivator. A promise to himself. One night, he stood in front of the mirror. He looked into his own eyes and said, Ehsaan, you are not weak. You are strong. If no one motivates you, you will motivate yourself. You will become great. From that day, everything changed. He started practicing speaking every day. He stood in front of the mirror and talked to himself. He read books loudly to make his voice stronger. He asked questions in class, even when he was scared. At first, he made mistakes. People laughed, but he did not stop. He kept trying. He kept going. Slowly, his voice became stronger. His words became clearer. His confidence grew. The biggest challenge. One day, there was a big competition, a presentation in front of top engineers. It was the biggest challenge of his life. Before stepping on the stage, his hands were shaking. His heart was racing. Fear whispered in his mind, "You will fail." But he took a deep breath and said, "I have worked for this. I can do this." He stepped forward. He looked at the audience, and he spoke. His voice was clear. His words were strong. The hall was silent, listening to him. When he finished, for a moment, everything was quiet. Then, loud applause. The judges stood up. They clapped for him. He had one, a message for the world. That day, Ehsaan proved that confidence is not something you are born with. It is something you build. It is something you earn. From that day, he was not just an engineering student. He was a leader. He was the voice of Pakistan, and he had one message for the world. Don't wait for confidence. Don't wait for motivation. Build it, because no one will do it for you.